जय श्री प्रभुपाद। जय श्री कृष्ण। Oh, yours. This is yours.
Yes, it's from you.
Yes, but I don't know if it is proper. This chocolate. I don't know.
Well, now it's offered. Then you take.
Okay.
I bring them to the kitchen for the feast.
Sorry,
No problem. I will come and move these few things. I'll just come back in 5 minutes. It's okay?
Yes, yes, of course.
Gauranga Prabhu. See my family. My family.
О, магианата ми ранда ся, гена шалата. Чакшурм бритта мината с майши горовени. Шичи тайма на обистам стъпите ме на бутолен. Пак дама хам дата сва подантика. Ванди хам сигур, шуто пада камалам сигурно вешни вамща. Ширупно съграждам се народнатом ви там садживам. След свободно парижна са и там кашна читане девам. Жада Кришна падан са канолита ши вишакам ви там ча. Хе Кришна каруна синду дина банду джагат пате. Гопеше гопика канта рата канта на мостове. Тапта канчна горнави, раде вриндаванешвари, вриша паносоте деви пернами харипие. Ванча капа да рупеща крипасна купевача, пътите нам по небе въшневе бил на молна маха. Харе Кришна. Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskatya Deshatarine.
Thank you very much for your offering. But
Oh, sorry.
if you want to take it as Mahaprasad, you can take it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
How is their name?
Lakshmi Nrsimha, Giriraj, Hiranya Garbha, Sudarshan, 4 Shivas.
Okay, okay. Sure.
Okay, Hare Krishna. This book also you put here?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
And
then you can.
Radha Krishna to have also some.
Okay, then you can move it later. I just put
Yes.
Prabhupada back
Yes, yes.
because his picture was there.
You said, okay, okay.
Just moved him for Krishna. But then when you move the book, you can
Yes, yes.
put it nicely.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna. The last time I began to read chapter 7. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. Jai His Divine Grace Abhai Ravrinda Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. is the next part from chapter 7, which has the title Shri Gauranga in Search of Gopala. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the Sankirtana movement in Navadvipa, we went to Gaya. He went to Gaya to offer respect to the departed soul of his father, Jagannath Mishra. There he received initiation into the sacred Gopala mantra from his spiritual master, Ishvara Puri. Immediately, he found himself filled with such an indescribable urge to seek out Lord Madana Gopala, the mantra's deity, that he was prepared to go instantly to Vrindavana, even though it was already nighttime. Only the devas who requested him to postpone his visit to Vraja could prevent him from abandoning everything and beginning his pilgrimage immediately. During his return journey to Navadvipa, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu passed through the village Kanai Natashala. There, Lord Madana Gopala briefly revealed himself and then disappeared. This incident threw Mahaprabhu into an ocean of separation, and from that day onward, he urgently sought out the Lord of his heart. From this incident, Lord Gauranga's Sankirtana movement was born, saturated with a mood of separation and an urgent search for Krishna. Please remember the first aspect of the Gayatri mantra. Of the Gayatri mantra's twofold blessing, described by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura on page 5 of this book. One aspect is that it tends to make the pure soul run after all attractive Shri Krishna, the Lord of Gokula, the Lord of Gokula, and the divine milkmaids. This is the acme of the spiritual tendency of jivas. Lord Shri Gauranga, playing the role of his own devotee, offered the perfect example of this. After having received the mantra, he was prepared on the spot to run and met Krishna in Vrindavana. This description also reminds us of Parikshit Maharaj. After seeing Lord Krishna only once, while he was still in the mother Uttara's womb, he spent the rest of his life searching for him, examining every face to see if it was Krishna's. Such longing in separation was the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's entire Lila. Not only after his experience in Kamai Natashala, where the mood manifested externally, where this mood was manifested externally for the first time. Even before that incident, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always feeling Srimati Radharani's mood of hankering for Krishna. That was his actual reason to appear as Lord Gauranga. Only after his experience in Kanai Natashala, however, did he formally begin his Sankirtana movement, beginning with his nocturnal kirtanas in Srivasa Thakur's house. Later, these kirtanas were taken out into Navadvipa's streets and to other places. In this way, the Gopala mantra played a crucial role in the inauguration of the Sankirtana movement. The part 3 has the title Brahma receives the Gayatri mantras, and I will continue to read this the next time. Jai the Gayatri book. Jai His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. Jai His Holiness Vaichanavinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Shivraja Raja Sutta Astakam, an ancient prayer by an unknown Vaishnava author. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Translation. His complexion rebukes the hue of a fresh thundercloud. He is an ocean of rosa and king of paramours. His head is adorned with the crest of a lovely peacock feather, auspiciously tilted to the left in obeisance to the feet of Sri Radha. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Vraja. His arching eyebrows resemble the bow of Indra, the rainbow. His moon-like face brittles millions of moons. He has a mild, gentle, sweet smile and fine speech. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Vraja. Krishna's trembling form, Anga, is the true body of Ananga. Ananga, there is a footnote, a name of Cupid, Ananga, a name of Cupid, meaning he who is without form, which he received after being burnt to ashes by Lord Shiva. His way of dressing fascinates the residents of Raja. He is adorned with extraordinary eyes that resemble blue lotuses. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Raja. His brow is surrounded by rows of curly locks. On his ears swing makara-shaped earrings, and his waist is nicely attired in yellow silken cloth. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Raja. Ankle bells tinkle and illuminate his beautiful feet, which are adorned by charming jeweled ornaments. The fragrance of those feet intoxicates enraptured honeybees. Those 2 feet are marked with the flag, thunderbolt, fish, and other charming symbols. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Vraja. His beautiful body is smeared generously with sandalwood paste. The light from his kaustubha eclipses the sun. He has appeared as the crest jewel of young boys in Vraja. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Vraja. He is nicely worshipped by the hosts of gods as Mukunda, he who bestows liberation, and Hari, he who dispels inauspiciousness. He is the crown jewel of lords of all gods, and is the guru of all. He is the lifter of Giri Govardhana, the killer of the Mura demon. and he is the master of Lord Shiva. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Raja. He is immersed in sweet, amorous play with the daughter of Vrishabhan Maharaj. His avatar is that of Rasa Rajas Shiromani, the crest jewel of emperors who relish transcendental mellows. He is the master of the cosmic manifestation, the supreme controller, and the best amongst all those worthy of worship. Just worship the treasure of Sri Krishna, son of the king of Raja. Now I will continue to read from the Gaudyia Darshana. Jai Gaudyia Darshana. Jai Shri Prema Priyojana Prabhu. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Jai His Divine Grace Bhacharana Ravinda Shila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai Shri Narayana Maharaj. Jai Shri Guru Govinda Maharaj. The last time I finished to read the translation itself, and then I continued to try to read the Sri Saraswati Tusani, the explanations, commentary by Sri Prem Priyojana Prabhu. Sri Saraswati Tusani, commentary by Sri Prem Priyojana Dasa, Shri Shri Guru Gorango Jayata. Every generation of devotees faces a crisis of interpretation in regard to the correct understanding of Gaudiya Siddhanta. Prabhupada Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, who endeavors wholeheartedly to fulfill the innermost heart's desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, has presented his thesis entitled Gaudyia Darshana to deliver all future generations from the epistemological misconceptions that lie at the root of all controversies. We bow down eternally at his lotus feet and pray that he may be pleased by this insignificant offering, the Sri Saraswati Tushani commentary. Divisible and indivisible knowledge. So you know this book is actually Gaudyia Darshana. This is the first translation in English of a lecture of His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada, and this is the first translation in English from Sri Prema Priyojana Prabhu. So I continue to try to read. Divisible and indivisible knowledge. The Supreme Absolute Truth, Lord Shri Krishna, is described as Advaita Jnana Tattva, the non-dual conscious reality. Since he is Akhanda Tattva, indivisible reality, he cannot be grasped by the familiar method of learning with which students of divisible subjects are accustomed. The method of imbibing a material subject involves engaging the material intellect in the systematic accumulation of individual units of information, from which the overall picture of the total conception is gradually constructed. However, since Sri Krishna is Akhanda Tattva, the indivisible reality beyond the purview of material intellect, conceptual constructions derived from piecemeal accumulation are wholly inadequate to approach him. The inhabitants of the material world cannot conceive of another method of understanding a subject. So they inevitably carry the burden of this mundane psychological habit with them even on their journey towards the Sri Brahma Madhva Gaudyia Sampradaya. To relieve such travelers from this unnecessary burden, Prabhupada Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura, impelled by boundless compassion, has presented the sacred text of Gaudyia Darshana. One may ask, if not by the accumulation of units of information, then by what method is the truth to be known? The scriptures reply, Shabda Brahma. The truth makes his appearance on the lips of his own pure devotees in the form of transcendental sound. Sri Krishna, who is always visible to the spiritual vision of the pure devotee, spiritual master, manifests himself in the form of Shabda Brahma emanating from his devotees' lips. When Sri Krishna, in the form of Shabda Brahma, is received by the ear of the affectionate and surrendered disciple, he manifests his divine form within the purified heart of that fortunate disciple. Thus, the Advaita Jnana Tattva, non-dual conscious reality, is transmitted in his undivided glory from Sri Guru to disciple, and the parampara continues in its pristine purity. This transmission of the direct experience of Sri Krishna constitutes the anga of bhakti called Shravana. In the absence of direct experience, Shravana does not take place. Rather, only the imitation of devotion is present. If the speaker is not realized, transformation of transcendental knowledge is impossible. If the speaker is realized, but the hearer is not surrendered, if the hearer is afflicted by kartritva, abhimana, the sense of bodily identification and material agenthood, if the hearer maintains a spirit of independence from Sri Guru and ambitions for worldly honor and profit, then the Shabda Brahma, impeded by these psychological obstructions, does not manifest its self-revelatory nature, spota dharma. In such a case, knowledge is received within the disordered mind of the immature disciple in four corrupt forms. 1. Parichina Jnana, incomplete theoretical thought construct subject to division by time and space. 2. Sankirna Jnana, contracted knowledge lacking in detail and mixed with Parichina Jnana. 3. Vic, vic, uh, Vikrita Jnana, distorted knowledge. 4. Vivarta Grasta Jnana, inverted knowledge. In this instance, the so-called disciple, driven by ulterior motives of or social and familial conventions, may attempt to insert himself into the Sri Guru Parampara. However, since Shabda Brahma has not been successfully transmitted, that particular branch of the Parampara becomes a lifeless imitation. Although the essence of the Guru Parampara is no longer present, the confused masses of neophyte devotees are incapable of distinguishing between the genuine current of transcendental Shravana and Kirtana and its theatrical simulacra. All Apasampradayas, deviant sects, arise in the same way when the impeded oral reception of Shabda Brahma results in the non-manifestation of its spota dharma, self-revelatory nature. Self-revelatory nature. The next part is titled Bhakti coincides with direct experience, Darshana. And I will continue to read that the next time. Jai Gaudyia Darshana. Jai Shri Prema Pariyojana Prabhu. Jai His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakura Prabhupada. Jai His Divine Grace Abhay Charanavinda Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai Srila Narayana Maharaj. Jai Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj. So we heard how beautiful it is to um, if the disciple and if the disciple is can receive the truth from the guru. I mean, I'm not trying to do some comments. No, I'm not at all. I'm not qualified to do any comments and to say anything, but just I wanted to mention how now nice and beautiful it was when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after receiving the Gopala mantra from his guru Ishvarapuri, wanted immediately to go to search for the deity of this mantra, Madana Gopala, and and this is obviously a disciple which is absolutely receiving the truth, the Shabda Brahman from his guru Ishvarapuri. But of course, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is actually Krishna himself, so he just showing to us how a disciple, how a pure devotee actually behaves, not behaves, but how a pure devotee thinks, how a pure devotee loves Krishna. And for example, in verse 3, it is also In verse 3 of Sheshe Shikshastaka, it is also described how the Lord shows us and teaches us how a pure devotee is humble. Тъната писмичната ропис измина, аманна манатена, Gaudyia Darshana. You all know these verses of Sheshe Shikshastaka, which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has spoken in the 16th century. So, one have to be more humble than a blade of grass, than the straw in the street, more tolerant than a tree. One should not expect respect and worship from others, but one should be ready to always give respect and worship to others, because according to the translation of Srila Gaudyia Maharaj, Krishna lives in the heart of everyone, and according to the translation of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one respects the others in a certain way which corresponds to the position of the other person. And according to Srila Gaudyia Maharaj, one has to be ready to always give respect and worship to the other, to every living entity, because Krishna lives in the heart of everyone. Chaitanya Sadhari. One should chant the holy name of the Lord, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, continuously. So we see how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, coming himself as a devotee of Krishna, shows to us how a pure devotee is humble and with a very beautiful, humble heart. Srila Kripa Katha Raja, spoken by Lord Shiva in the Naya Tantra. Astakam, an ancient prayer by an unknown Vaishnava author. Darastakam. Spoken by Satyvrata Muni. Това чакал по 3 пуща. 3 пасни по пево, чая пъти нам паване, биваш навето, не мога да. Тя решила прокопа.